So I'm going to tell you how to work out and use your workouts. Use building muscle to help you get in flow, help you get rid of negative thoughts. And it's not what most people think. You're not just working out to go ahead and feel better, or working out just to get a pump so you can feel good about yourself, because people think negative about themselves. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, how do you use training to create a flow state? So that means a flow state means you are in a state to where you have no self-awareness. That means you're not aware of yourself. That means I can't be here thinking about anything. I can't be here sitting, competing, comparing, judging somebody, because doing that means I'm thinking about myself. And now I have self-awareness. I'm going to tell you, there are about 6 different aspects that get you into flow. Okay? We're not going to go through all of them right now. But the biggest one has to do with self-awareness, or basically the lack of self-awareness. To get into no awareness of self. What the heck does that really mean? No awareness of self. Here's a good example. Have you ever experienced that you had so much joy in what you're doing, that you lost track of time? Like you're just totally in the zone, right? When you were in that state, you entered into flow. You weren't aware of yourself. You were just aware of what you were doing. And that's it. But what I'm going to tell you is how to be able to access that on command. Because most people, when they have experienced it, it was by accident. And it felt really good. And their performance was as best as can be. You performed at your very best. But what I want to do is I want to teach you how to do that. Let's come over here. You see, you don't need to be doing something special to be triggering that. You can actually do that on command. Most time when people get into flow state, they are doing something super extreme. They have to have a special situation to go ahead and get them into that state. They can't just do it on normal basis, doing normal things. But I can show you how to do that. Because I've been studying this now for over 6 years. And by studying this, I learned not just how to get into flow, but how to get rid of negative thoughts. That's what drove me. I used to have a lot of negative thoughts. I used to have stress and anxiety. And no matter what I did, studying all those positive affirmations, meditation, all these things, I couldn't get rid of it. But once I learned how to access flow, I was able to do it. And my anxiety started to decrease, and then eventually it went away. But it takes work. And I'm gonna tell you, just do this one little secret thing. It's not one secret thing. It takes having to train your body and your mind simultaneously together. You gotta sync them in together. And the one thing you gotta sync them in together on is to allow no self-awareness to happen. No self-awareness. For some people, they're thinking, how the heck do I do that, right? So that's what I want to show you how to do. I'm going to do a seminar October 5th. So mark your calendar, all right? Remember, October 5th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Or October 6th, if you're on the other side, 7 a.m. Bali time. I'm going to be on there for 2 to 3 hours. And Not only am I gonna go and tell you how to do it, I'm gonna go and answer all of your questions. Because everybody needs to learn how to get into this state. This is the best state, the most highest performing state that you can operate in. Doesn't matter what skill set you have, you will do it better. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you will be able to enjoy it. This is how you level up your life. This is how you get to the next level of performance, but of freedom. Because you get out of the way. You don't have self-doubt and stress and anxiety that stops you from getting what you want. So mark your calendars, October 5th, 7 p.m. Eastern time, or October 6th, 7 a.m. I'm gonna see you guys there. It's gonna be a live session. All right, so see you guys soon.